everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Sam Fury Show. This episode is a summary of the book The Road Back to You. This is a book that delves into the ancient personality system known as the Enneagram. The origins of the Enneagram. The Enneagram is a 9-point structure representing 9 core personality types. It traces its roots to ancient Christian theology, particularly to Evagrius Ponticus, a 4th century monk, and later modernized by Bolivian philosopher Oscar Ichazo in the 1970s. The Enneagram provides insights into one's personality, behavior, and relationships, aiming to foster personal enlightenment and improved interpersonal understanding. The Gut Triad discusses 3 personality types categorized under the Gut Triad: Type 1, the Perfectionist; Type 8, the Challenger; and Type 9, the Peacemaker. Individuals within this triad are often seen as body-based or instinctual types. They are known to react from their gut, often exhibiting a primal response to the environment and situations around them. Type 1, the Perfectionist. Motivation. Driven by a desire to live rightly and improve both themselves and the world around them. Characteristics. Ethical and reliable with a strong sense of right and wrong. Self-disciplined and dedicated to their principles. Often critical of themselves and others when standards are not met. Challenge. Tend to see the world in black and white terms, which can lead to resentment and anger, especially when they or others fall short of their ideals. Deadly sin. Anger, which often manifests as resentment and a critical attitude towards others. Type 8, the Challenger. Motivation. Driven by a desire to assert their strength and power. Characteristics. Natural leaders who are commanding and confrontational. Willing to take control of situations and speak their mind. Often protective of those they care about. Challenge. May struggle with vulnerability, finding it hard to show weakness or let others in. Their confrontational nature can create conflict and hinder meaningful relationships. Deadly sin. Lust, represented by their powerful craving for control and satisfaction in various aspects of life like power, food, or other desires. Type 9, the Peacemaker. Motivation. Driven by a need to maintain peace and harmony. Characteristics. Pleasant, diplomatic, and accommodating. Excellent mediators who seek to avoid conflict. Generally easygoing and supportive. Challenge. Their aversion to conflict may lead to a lack of assertiveness, making it hard for them to express their desires or achieve their goals. They may also fall asleep to their own needs and priorities in order to keep peace with others. Deadly sin. Sloth, manifested in their avoidance of conflict and tendency to disengage from their own desires and needs to maintain external peace. The Heart Triad. The Heart Triad comprises Type 2, the Helper; Type 3, the Performer; and Type 4, the Romantic. The Heart Triad personalities navigate the world with their hearts, often guided by their emotions and the desire for connection, whether it's through helping others, achieving success, or seeking unique, authentic experiences. They often have a focus on identity and worth, and they typically respond to situations based on their feelings. Type 2, the Helper. Motivation. Driven by a desire to feel loved and appreciated, usually by offering help and support to others. Characteristics. Generous, caring, and often go out of their way to assist others. Crave love and appreciation, sometimes to the point of becoming people pleasers. Have a natural ability to tune into the feelings of others and provide support. Challenge. Might struggle with acknowledging their own needs and can become resentful if their efforts go unnoticed. Tendency to become overly involved in others' lives, risking loss of personal boundaries. Deadly sin. Pride, as they may believe that they are indispensable to others. Type 3, the Performer. Motivation. Driven by a need to be valued and admired, often through achieving success. Characteristics. Goal-oriented, ambitious, and often successful in their pursuits. Tend to be adaptable, excelling in a variety of tasks and roles. Image conscious and concerned with how others perceive them. Challenge. Might struggle with feeling worthy apart from their accomplishments. Risk losing touch with their authentic selves in pursuit of success. Deadly sin. Deceit, as they might deceive themselves and others about who they are to maintain a successful image. Type 4, the romantic. Motivation. Driven by a desire to be unique and experience deep, authentic emotions. Characteristics. Creative, expressive, and often drawn to the arts or other expressive outlets. Seek to experience the depth of human emotion and long for something more or missing. Often feel different from others and cherish their uniqueness. Challenge. Might struggle with feelings of envy or a sense of lack. Tendency to get lost in their emotions or fantasies, which can lead to melancholy. Deadly sin. Envy, as they often long for what they perceive to be missing in their lives. The head triad. This chapter unveils the last 3 personality types. Type 5, the investigator, Type 6, the loyalist, and Type 7, the enthusiast. These types often operate from a place of fear and seek security, assurance, or new experiences to mitigate these fears. They navigate the world through their mental lens, seeking understanding, security, or new experiences to cope with their inner fears and anxieties. Type 5, the investigator. Motivation. Driven by a need to gain knowledge, conserve energy, and avoid relying on others. Characteristics. Highly independent and value self-sufficiency. Curious and analytical, often possessing a wealth of knowledge in their areas of interest. Tend to be private and detached, preferring to observe from the sidelines. Challenge. Might struggle with isolation and a tendency to withhold themselves from others. Fear of inadequacy or being overwhelmed can lead to emotional detachment. Deadly sin. Avarice or greed as they hoard their time, energy and knowledge, avoiding reliance on others. Type 6, the loyalist. Motivation. Driven by a need to feel secure and to have a stable support system. Characteristics. Loyal, hard-working, and committed to their family, community, and beliefs. Seek security through rules, structures, and reliable systems, often witty and engaging, with a strong sense of duty. Challenge. Tend to worry and can become anxious or fearful, particularly when facing uncertainty. May struggle with self-doubt and skepticism. Deadly sin. Fear, as they constantly question their ability to face life's challenges and often worry about security and safety. Type 7, the enthusiast. Motivation. Driven by a need to be happy, satisfied, and to seek new experiences. Characteristics. Optimistic, energetic, and open to new adventures. Tend to be popular and well-liked due to their lively and upbeat nature. Skilled at planning stimulating experiences and maintaining a busy, engaging lifestyle. Challenge. Might struggle with commitment, staying focused, and facing negative emotions. Tendency to become scattered and chase after various pursuits to avoid feeling pain or discomfort. Deadly sin. Gluttony, as they tend to overindulge in positive experiences, material goods, and plans to keep themselves distracted from negative emotions. Relationship with wings. Each personality type adopts characteristics from adjacent types, adding nuanced variations to the core types. In the context of the Enneagram, the concept of wings represents the idea that no personality type is purely one type, but rather is influenced by one or both of the adjacent types on the Enneagram diagram. These influences are termed wings. Nature of wings. Wings are the adjacent numbers to your core Enneagram type. For instance, if you are a Type 4, the romantic, your wings would be Type 3, the performer, and Type 5, the investigator. They add an additional flavor or color to your primary type, introducing nuances and variations in behavior, motivations, and fears. Interaction with core type. Wings interact with your core type to create a richer, more nuanced personality profile. For example, a type 4 with a 3 wing, 4W3, might be more goal-oriented and ambitious compared to a type 4 with a 5 wing, 4W5, who might be more introspective and analytical. Identification of wings. Identifying your wing can provide deeper insights into your behaviors and motivations. It may explain certain traits or behaviors that don't quite align with your core type. Wing dynamics. You may have one wing that is more dominant, or both wings might influence you equally. It's also possible for different wings to become more prominent at different times in your life. Impact on relationships and self-awareness. Understanding your wings can enhance self-awareness and improve relationships by providing a more complete picture of your personality and how you relate to others. Exploration and acceptance. Exploring and accepting the influence of your wings can lead to a more balanced and integrated understanding of your personality. It may also provide pathways for personal growth by exploring the strengths and challenges of your wings. Security and stress number. The concept of security and stress numbers. In the Enneagram provides insight into how different personality types behave under conditions of security or stress. Each type has a specific pattern of moving towards another type when feeling secure and yet another type when under stress. Type 1. The perfectionist. Security. Moves to Type 7, the enthusiast, becoming more relaxed and open to new experiences. Stress. Moves to Type 4, the romantic, possibly becoming more withdrawn and envious. Type 2. The helper. Security. Moves to Type 4, the romantic, becoming more introspective and possibly more unique and creative. Stress. Moves to Type 8, the challenger, possibly becoming more assertive and confrontational. Type 3, the performer. Security. Moves to Type 6, the loyalist, becoming more committed to others and engaging in teamwork. Stress. Moves to Type 9, the peacemaker, possibly becoming more disengaged and complacent. Type 4, the romantic. Security. Moves to Type 1, the perfectionist, possibly becoming more disciplined and objective. Stress. Moves to Type 2, the helper, possibly becoming more outwardly focused and eager to help others. Type 5, the investigator. Security. Moves to Type 8, the challenger, possibly becoming more confident and assertive. Stress. Moves to Type 7, the enthusiast, possibly becoming scattered and more experience-seeking. Type 6, the loyalist. Security. Moves to Type 9, the peacemaker, possibly becoming more peaceful and trusting. Stress. Moves to Type 3, the performer, possibly becoming more image-conscious and focused on achievement. Type 7, the enthusiast. Security. Moves to Type 5, the investigator, possibly becoming more focused and analytical. Stress. Moves to Type 1, the perfectionist, possibly becoming more critical and perfectionistic. Type 8, the challenger. Security. Moves to Type 2, the helper, possibly becoming more open and caring towards others. Stress. Moves to Type 5, the investigator, possibly becoming more introverted and withholding. Type 9, the peacemaker. Security. Moves to Type 3, the performer, possibly becoming more energetic and goal-oriented. Stress. Moves to Type 6, the loyalist, possibly becoming more anxious and doubtful. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Sam Fury Show. If you found this episode useful, let me know with a like, follow, and share. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to visit samfury.com and join my free newsletter. As a subscriber, you'll receive no more than one email a week containing a roundup of my latest posts, as well as exclusive content which is only for my mailing list. It's completely free to join at samfury.com.